The feasibility study, the place to begin for any remodel project. And when I tell you the history, you'll understand why. So clients would come to me with sets of plans. They paid $5, $10, $15, $20, $30,000 to an architect to draw. They're all excited about the project. They roll it out. We look at it. I spend a lot of time coming up with a detailed cost estimate. I come back to them and I say, your project's going to cost $250,000. Their jaws hit the floor. Why? Because the architect said it was going to cost $100,000. So they're all upset. They either spend money and time to the architect to scale down the project to what they can afford, or they pony up the money and they get the job done anyway. A flawed model, to say the least. So in the year 2000, we decided to look at it holistically and ask the question, is there a better way to get this done? What does the client really need to be able to make an informed decision? We came up with the feasibility study. The feasibility study has three main deliverables. Number one, it tells you what is it going to look like. Two, what is it going to cost? And three, how long is it going to take to get it done? So the first one, what's it going to look like? So we use Chief Architect, which is a 3D object-oriented architecture, very powerful program. You see the screen behind me, a TV screen, large monitor. We show you what your project's going to look like with pictures. Clients can look at blueprints and line drawings and see kind of they get it, kind of they don't, hard to understand, and they get frustrated with that. But I show you a picture, everybody understands a picture. So if you're doing a second story addition, and I say, here's what it's going to look like down the hallway, into the bathroom, out the window, from up above, down below, you get it right away. What makes it even more powerful is we can do on-the-fly design. I can move walls, doors, cabinets, any object in there. I can move it and show you and render it and show you what it's going to look like. Very powerful. Second, what's it going to cost? So we use Xactimate. Now, Xactimate was made for the insurance restoration industry. It's by far the most powerful program on the market, and it has historical pricing. So we have 30 years of historical pricing of projects we completed, like yours, that tells us what it's going to cost. Combine that with a process around conversations around allowances, we end up with an end product that is extremely powerful, very on point, something we can get into contract for and tells you exactly what it's going to cost. How long is it going to take? So we use Microsoft Project Timeline. It has a start date, it has a completion date, but we put all the various component pieces in there in between to arrive at an accurate start date and completion date. If you ask most seasoned owners, how long, if a contractor tells you it's going to take 4 months to get something done, how long is it going to take? They'll say, oh, double it, 8 months. Why? Because contractors only think about the core work to be done. They always forget about all the upfront planning to be done, the post-construction things, and then in the project itself, the links of items, the space in between those links that's required to do it accurately. So that's the feasibility study. So for a very little amount of money, whether you're doing a small bathroom remodel to a whole house remodel, a new construction, no matter what, we always want to do the feasibility study. For small projects, it's a little amount of money, and obviously it's more if it's a larger project. But it gives you the information you need to make an informed decision, and that's the key. Sometimes that informed decision is we can't do the job because it's too expensive, and that's okay. We understand that. More often than not, though, we give you enough information where you can scale it right away to be what you want it to be. Sometimes clients spend more money because they realize they can do more with their project, but it gives you the necessary information to make an informed decision, a much better way to do remodeling. So that is the feasibility study. We hope that strikes your interest. Give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about your project and how we can help you achieve your dreams and desires for your house.